everyone. This is going to be my Aldi, Sam's, and Martin's haul for January. This happens to be my Aldi haul right here, so we'll go through it. Okay, so we've got some cheese, mozzarella, and sliced, an avocado, a thing of carrots, a thing of celery, egg noodles, 2 things of pepperoni, 2 things of flour tortillas, a chocolate milk, and a regular milk. Potatoes, these were just the cheaper of all of them. They're really, really big, so we'll see how that goes over. So the haul probably looks different than what you're used to seeing because my oldest son was with me, and there's just like little things that aren't normal, and this is one of his favorite things. So Red Lobster biscuits, a thing of penne, and a thing of cheese crackers. As always, 2 frozen pizzas for the month, 2 things of bread, some olive oil spray, our favorite salsa. We do air popped popcorn, and I saw this and thought I would give it a try. Pepper, Himalayan salt grinder. I've heard great things about Himalayan salt. I'm not like a huge foodie, and like what's super healthy. I just love food in general, but I've heard this has good benefits, so I'm gonna try this. I always pick up a thing of tomato paste, some feta cheese, salt. This is some cherries. My son picked this up. He loves them, and so does my youngest, so we'll have those. Ketchup, barbecue sauce. Back here is our favorite marinara. I think I got these 2 times. I think it was 2 months ago, and they had them again, but these pretzel pieces by Snyder, the hot buffalo wing, is my husband's favorite, so I always pick them up when I see them. And then we got our standard chips, so tortilla chips, regular chips, and sour cream. So this is my Aldi haul. It's actually less than what I typically get. It was only $52. So it was around up to $53, and that was Aldi haul for this month. Alright, so this is my Sam's Club for the month of January 2018. I am just still crazy. I can't believe we're there. I spent $250 at Sam's Club, and that included a couple of things that we just needed, and our grocery budget will be a little bit more this month because if I get Christmas money, I tend to put Christmas money towards groceries just because it's usable, and we need it with growing boys. So this will be our haul. It was $250, and we'll go through it quick. So 2 things of distilled white vinegar, the real big bottles. I had been out for like 2 months, and I kept forgetting to pick it out because it's just at an awkward place. We got these really big thing of Tide Pods. I priced it out, and it is cheaper even with coupons just to get it from Sam's Club, so I went ahead and picked that up. Bananas, cheddar mozzarella, cheese sticks. This sweet kale salad our whole family loves. One of the things that made this haul a little bit more expensive was because we got meat at Sam's Club this month because I'm out of my farm. I'm out of the delicious farm meat that we got. So this was 6 pounds for $17. That is not the worst price I've seen ground beef for, so I'm just excited. This will get us through the month, and then next month we'll get some more probably until I can get save up enough money to buy it from a farm in bulk. The mini bagels, we eat these for breakfast for like the first 2 weeks, and then we do switch to something else. Okay, so this is a change. I usually get the organic apple juice from Aldi. It's like $2.70 there, $2.50, somewhere around that. This is a gallon. It is from concentrate, so it's not the best. It's not organic in any way, but it's a juice, and juice is not great for you. either organic or not, which we'll be really honest. So I just went ahead and picked this up. It's $4 and it saved us a little bit of money. It gave us more and it'll get us through the week a little bit better than the one from Aldi did. Orange juice, these are on instant savings, so I go ahead and pick them up. They're $7 and we go through this. Probably this one thing lasts us about 2.5, 3 months, so this will last us for a good while. The big thing of eggs. Fruit Loops were on instant savings. We're not big cold cereal people in the morning, but I will let them have it as a snack with a fruit or something in that vegetable, whatever. But we usually do not eat cereal in the mornings for breakfast. It doesn't fill the boys up enough, and they're hungry like a minute later. Fruit snacks were instant savings, so I get those. I got Go-Go Squeeze. These were also on instant savings. This whole little corner is like a big instant savings. The Nutri-Grain bars, we swapped those out for the almond bars that we were getting because they were on instant savings. Nothing more than that. I got some bounce sheets because I needed those as well. A thing of broccoli. So there's 4 packages in there. It's a little over $6. Chicken nuggets like normal. This is exciting. I'm actually excited about this, and so is my youngest. He loves this yogurt, and he loves the little individual containers. They make him feel special. This was $11. It's basically $1 a cup. Not the best price, but I love Sig's yogurt, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Another thing that we're out of is like our freezer is down to nothing, so I went ahead and picked up some bacon, and this is 3 pounds for $9, so $3 a pound. We haven't had this for 2 months, so I went ahead and picked it up, and this is my favorite smoked salmon. It's the only salmon I actually eat. It's really expensive, guys. It's like $13 for under a pound, but I make delicious salmon cakes with it, so we get that. When I picked up the tortellini, because this split this into one dinner with a little leftover, and then one day I do this with just some garlic and butter, and that's for lunches for 1 week. Mandarin oranges, this is something different we haven't been picking up, but my son asked for it, my oldest son, because he was with me. He really likes them, and for whatever reason, you can get these to be consistently the same, you know, taste, whereas sometimes when you get the halos or cuties or whatever, sometimes they're bitter, sometimes there's no taste. It just depends. So this is just a little consistent, so we went with that. I got regular Greek yogurt, Chobani, on instant savings as well, and Clorox wipes. My Sam's Club haul was like that big that it needed to go onto the floor. We always get a thing of bottled water, although I did get a new Brita pitcher, and I'm kind of excited about that. The water is tasting like I can drink it. I know it's weird. We have well water, which is usually healthier. It's, you know, better, but it can have a weird taste to it sometimes. But the Brita pitcher is filtering it out because I got a newer one. So I'm not getting 2. I used to get 2 of these. I'm just getting 1. Toilet paper, you know, the necessity of all necessities. A veggie tray for tomorrow for New Year's Eve. I do my grocery hauls usually a day or 2 before the first of the month, so that's why I said New Year's Eve is tomorrow. And then Capri Sun. So I spent $2.52 at Sam's for the month. Alright, so this was my last haul. This is kind of the store at Martin's I go to, and it's, you know, the things that Sam's and Aldi doesn't have. I'm sure you guys are probably tired of hearing that. There's my puppy. David, say hi. Say hi. Say hello. Hi, camera. And I spent $95. Yeah, $95, which is outrageous. Even, it was funny. I took my oldest, like I said, obviously, again, you're probably tired of hearing that too, huh? I took my oldest with me, and he said, Mom, we got less stuff at Martin's, and we spent more money than we did at Aldi. So it was just really funny to hear him make that connection. And that is one of the reasons I do take him, besides he's a good helper. I let him see the prices of things, so that way he's not, you know, number one, shocked, and number two, I think it just gives you a little bit more respect for the things that, you know, you don't waste, and you don't just casually be like, oh, I don't need it. So What I got at Martin's. I got some Vicks Vapor Rub. We use essential oils a lot, but my husband still prefers this to essential oils. We diffuse the oils all the time, but he loves this on his chest. This is Cetaphil. This is the lotion that we use for our kids. My little guy's has really dry skin, so we get that. I actually had a coupon for this, and actually a bunch of stuff. So I do utilize coupons when I go to Martin's, but you know, I saved like $28, which was good, but not nearly enough. This is my husband's little section. He uses the Steel Courage Old Spice, body wash, deodorant, and then face wash for him. I needed to pick up a toilet bowl cleaner. I had to think what that was. This is kind of our little meat section. If you're not familiar with Martin's, if you spend $25 or more, they usually have some coupons that you can cut out. So a lot of things you'll see is just those items and this, because I knew I was going to spend $25, so I might as well pick up like things that are literally usually over half off. So I went ahead and did that. I went ahead and picked up these boneless and skinless chicken breasts. They're the Nature's Promise. We get these a lot. They're 25% off this week, so I went ahead and picked up one of those. I bought a rebate. These were on sale, and I had a coupon for these, the salami from Applegate. The boys will love it. I picked up some hot dogs. We never have hot dogs at our house. Literally ever. So I thought for January, it's a longer month. It's a dreary month. So I would pick that up and have fun with those. And bacon was on that coupon thing for $2.99, so about the same price that I got it at Sam's, which means that we have bacon for every week this month. This is our favorite lunch meat, hickory smoked turkey from Boar's Head. This is 1.5 pounds, and it's nearly $20. Now you can think what you will, but it is cheaper to get even really good quality lunch meat than eating out. So that will be our lunches for back to work and back to school. Got some sausage. I do have 1 pound left from the pork that I got from a local farm. So I'm going to do one for a breakfast this month, and then one for some breakfast burritos. I got some fruit. We got these Black Beauties. These are just basically black seedless grapes. They're delicious. They're not cheap, but we don't do grapes very often. There's just not a lot of great fruit where we live in Maryland in season. So if grapes, I can usually get these blueberries. I'll probably end up freezing for smoothies. They were $1.99 for the pint because they had a little coupon again. This was in the reduced fruit section, like it had a little dollar off, and it looked juicy enough. I'm making a fruit tray for New Year's Eve as well, so whatever, I'm gonna kind of split all of this and then keep some for home and take some to the party. They were running a sale on their cheese for $1.88, which is the exact same price as Aldi at in our town. So I went ahead and picked up 2 extra cheeses there. My son used to eat these all the time when I was like, basically we lived off of couponing food, and so he saw these and was like, Mom, can I get these? And so I got these. But the funny thing is, there was a coupon in the flyer again on the side when you spend $25. Picked up 2 of the Annie's. These aren't the organic, they're just $1 each. Mac and cheese, we keep those on hand. I got my husband some B8 because he hasn't had that in probably over a year or so, and then some tomato soup to have with grilled cheese. Alright, so this is the waste for December. A head of romaine, an apple, an orange, some tomatoes, some heavy whipping cream. These are baked apples, a little bit of cream cheese. This is cranberry sauce from Thanksgiving. Kind of got shoved back there. These are things left over from Christmas dinner. This is some fruit that I just, it was a frozen bag of fruit that I took to a party and we didn't get to finish eating. This is some nasty hummus. And then a couple of pieces of turkey from Sam's Club. This was actually given to us from some family, so we tried to finish it up, but we just couldn't before it expired. Oh, and there's a cucumber hiding as always, so I didn't even get a cucumber this month. I don't know, I don't eat them, I guess, whenever they're not in, like from the garden. We also threw out some quiche and oh, there was something else we did, and I forgot to write it down. So, I don't know. I think this was probably a little bit more expensive than typical. I would say we're between $15 and $20 of waste this month. So, not the best month, but it was a busy month. So, you know, I think things just don't get ate as much. And there's nothing here that I can save. I always try to go through that and like, what can I save? Or like, you know, try to freeze, and we could have ate some of this, but we just didn't. So that is our waste for the month. This is our fridge right now before everything goes in. Still have some decent things left that aren't bad that I need to use, and they're going to go on my meal plan first for this month.